Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about this thing that comes up a lot. Oh, it does. Need be not as much as it is if it was someone else. But there's always going to be this big fight over what to call us. And when I mean us, I'm talking about our kind. Now, there's always been this fight over do you say Asian? Well, first off, the word Asian is a Greek or a Hellenic borrowed word, so it doesn't belong to English. The English word is Eastern or Far Eastern, and the Far Eastern folk have always never really had a big fight over what to be called. Now, the word Oriental sounds more like it's a Latin borrowed word, so that doesn't belong to English either. The Far Eastern folk, folk like me, are not one of those folks that are going to have a not really known for making a big deal or what to be called. But that doesn't mean to say there aren't folks out there who do make a big deal out of it. If you talk to other kind of folk, there's always going to be one word or something that they're all right with being called, or they say they should be called by, you know. And then there's going to be words that they're not so big on. Now, I'm Far Eastern. Since my forekin came from the Far East, even though my forekin came from China, came from the Far East, and yeah, I was born here in the Undead Reichs. You know, my mother and father left. Well, but anyway, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing where my forekin came from, where my mother and father came from, and that's not the grounds of the film. The grounds of the film is like you saying Far Eastern. Ah, why are you saying Far Eastern for? Because that's English words. Far Eastern. Because I'm Eastern or Far Eastern. Yeah, well, don't you know a lot of folks that live in that land could be called that too, Jordan? Don't you know that the Arabs and the Hindus and the white folk that also live in the Far East or in the East could also be called that too? Yeah, I know there's the Middle East, then there's the Northeast, the West East, and there's the Far East. Yeah, I know that. So, when you're saying that, anyone could fall underneath that. Yeah, leave it to the foe from Mulan Wando to tell me that. But yeah, the Far East does have some folks living in it. You got the white folks on one side. You got the Arab folk on the Middle East side. Well, look, the Middle East doesn't look like the Middle East. And then you have I don't know somewhere in between of there. You have what would be known the Northeast, the Southeast, and then there's the Far East, where that. But yeah, I mean, I yeah, good to tell me that one. But there is going to be someone out there that would I was always frightened that someone out there might ask me why I picked Eastern or Far Eastern on either my driving sheet, either on my likeness sheet, on my on my past on my past sheet. Since one, Eastern is the English word. Two, I am Eastern, and three, anyone living in the East could be called Eastern, even though they might not be Far Eastern. But anyone in the East could be called that. So I don't know how that term just got, how that word somehow was only was. I don't know how that got put to only them. It's not like we had this talk. Oh, well, we're going to take that word, even though we know there's a lot of other folks living in the Far East besides us, but we're going to take that word for our kind. What about all the offshoots? It goes by what land they came from. Oh, so who's the one that came up with that? Who started calling us that? I don't know. Folks from other lands that saw us started calling us that. So we started saying, alright, that's what we're going to be called. Alright, I guess I'm right about that. I don't know why you got a fighting axe and lead of my lair, but I don't know why. Don't know why either. So anyway, I know this film's not going to it's not going to be right. And I know I probably made this film before, but fuck it. Oh well. At least it's not me talking about, at least I'm not talking about something I always talked about every day, right? So tell me what you think. But, about this. Anyway, that's all for me. Now, if you want to watch one of my other films I made yesterday, it's going to show up there. If you want to follow me, you can follow me over there. Yes, I know Asuka is the likeness of this fairway, because I like Asuka. She's one of my beloved wrestlers. Anyway, that's it. I'm Jordan Long. Don't forget to follow me, and show your film to your kin, your friends, anyone, even your half workers, anyone who you think might like this film. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.